two rare influenza variants found in Manitoba. The cases unrelated, but both stem from viruses found in pigs. The technical names of them: human influenza A H1N1 variant and human influenza A H1N2 variant. But they're not to be confused with the 2009 pandemic-evoking swine flu. These are variants that appear to be a lot less transmissible, according to public health. The H1N1 variant is the second case ever discovered in Canada. The first was in Ontario back in 2012. And the H1N2 variant, just the 29th case reported globally since 2005. Public health says there's no increased risk to Canadians or to the food supply chain, and it does not spread through meat, so handling and eating pork is still safe. The province would not comment on how these individuals picked up the virus, but did confirm the Maple Leaf plant is not involved here. The two infected Manitobans had minor symptoms and have since recovered. Health officials say it is possible these cases signal an increase in influenza variants, but there's another likely explanation.
In typical years, most mild respiratory illnesses don't even get tested, let alone sequenced. And so we're just doing very heavily a lot of surveillance because of the pandemic. And so these happen to be, these two sporadic cases happen to be followed up.
Reduce the risk of getting viruses like these, public health says to avoid drinking and eating around pig areas. Avoid contact with pigs that look or act sick. Wash your hands before and after working with them, and avoid contact with pigs if you are sick or high risk of flu complications. Since these cases came to light in early April, public health has tested their close contacts and looked at results of other people in their areas. No others got the variant influenza viruses.
We heightened surveillance now that we saw these variants and still haven't come up with any increasing flu cases.
In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuc, City News.